It's a new world, these corona times, and we need to learn how to not just exist, but thrive in these times. Learn how to keep our balance, be happy. And the way to do that is to understand what's at work. So what's at work is the bad news, the constant talk about what's going on, and most of it not very encouraging, taps into our deep memories of experiences that we've had that we didn't like, that frightened us or we were unhappy about. It all goes back to the law of attraction. That's the most important thing that you need to understand about what's going on now and always in your life. You see, the law of attraction works this way. You have thoughts, and those thoughts create feelings. Happy thoughts create good feelings. Unhappy thoughts create feelings that don't feel good. But besides generating feelings, what happens is your thoughts send out energy. And that energy attracts more similar thoughts, which of course create more similar kinds of feelings. And those thoughts send out energy, which goes back and attracts more thoughts like that. So it becomes a spiral. If the thoughts are negative, it's more like a whirlpool going down. And that's what happens. But it's also possible to have thoughts about things that you enjoy, remembering times that we're feeling good. And that will trigger additional thoughts about times that we're feeling good and make also a spiral, an energy spiral that can take you upward, send you up into fun times. So the law of attraction is working. It always works. Knowing that you have to monitor your thoughts, not let those bad thoughts in, because they attract additional thoughts. But more importantly, those thoughts also attract your future reality. They attract things and people and circumstances, which in the end is what you experience as your world. So in these times, there are people who are experiencing things quite difficult, scary, and they're worried and fearful about them. But at the same time, there are people who are enjoying their break, who are liking what's going on, who are feeling okay with what's happening. And that could be you, by monitoring your thoughts. And today, the exercise that we'll do will help you do that. So let's understand how we are like computers. You know, computers are modeled after us, of course. We came first. But the engineers who designed them were pretty shrewd. They made them work like us. So if you look at a computer, you see that there's hardware and that it takes electricity of some kind and a connection, like an internet connection. But of course, the real power comes from the programs, the software. And when you look at the software, there's two types. There's the operating system, but there's the application software. And as they shrunk the size of computers to our cell phone, they shrunk the name as well. So now they're called apps, which are programs that do one specific thing, one task well. And the operating system is what keeps all of the programs going. So there's Windows, and there's Mac operating system if you have an Apple computer. And for phones, there's iOS if you have an iPhone, and there's Android if you have pretty much anything else. And on big computers, there's Unix. Those are operating systems. And they do all the behind-the-scene things that you don't really need to know anything about. So how are we like them? Well, our body is like the hardware, and it's our mind that's like the programs. And just like the computers, we have two parts to our mind. We have our conscious mind, which is responsible for our rational thought and lots of our conscious activities. But then we also have, that's more like the apps, but our operating system is really our subconscious. It runs our body. It's responsible for our habits, where all of our past is stored. And that's where our emotions spring from. So that's where fear arises. So I have here for you a picture of an oven. It's actually a picture of the oven in my kitchen. And that little knob in the upper right-hand corner, like a thermostat. That is, when you set the temperature, say at 425, which it's set at right now because my supper's cooking, it turns the burner on and turns it off when the temperature reaches 425. If it happens to drop, it turns the burner back on and restores that temperature. You have a control center deep inside your subconscious, deep inside your operating system, that works in a similar manner. It's filled with controls, and each of those controls has a set point, like the set point we just put on the thermostat for the oven. And once anything deviates from that set point, it automatically readjusts back. It's sort of set and forget. You don't have to worry about it. And so if you want to change just about anything in your life, then the place to do it is in your control center, on the appropriate control. And that's what we'll do today. Here's an example of a typical control in your control center. Notice that there's a dial with a needle, much like a speedometer, and there's an adjustment knob underneath. When you turn that knob clockwise to increase your set point, the needle moves higher and you can stop wherever you want to adjust that set point. Let's take a look at the control that's appropriate for today, for overcoming fear of financial disaster or problems in these corona times. That's the control for courage, confidence, and joy. So in your center, there is one of those, and you can turn it up from wherever it is to wherever you want it to be. It's as easy as that. So let's go back to look at the chart that shows how we're similar to computers. One of the things that you probably know about computers, or phones, which are small computers, is that periodically there is an update, an upgrade to the operating system to cope with whatever the new environment is. And it's appropriate for you to update your operating system, your subconscious, because of the new environment that we're all in. So if you look at the last column, the electricity and connection, That's what we need to power our body, our food, nutrition, and our spiritual connection. So we are body, mind, and spirit. And that's those components, the component that matches our conscious and subconscious mind is the superconscious. What is that? That's our connection to the energy of every being that ever lived or lives right now. It's our connection to the source of all life, our connection to the divine, if you want. Some may call it our soul. So we are body, mind, and spirit. You are not alone in this undertaking. You are supported. You personally experience your superconscious as your interior higher self. You'll have an opportunity to work with your higher self today because your higher self will support you in the activities that we do today. We'll be using creative visualization, and it is a simple, easy, guaranteed process. It's guaranteed by this statement, which you're probably familiar with. Truly, I tell you, if anyone say to this mountain, go throw yourself into the sea, and does not doubt in their heart, but believes that what they say will happen, it will be done for them. That's from Mark chapter 11, verse 23. Just as your operating system updates are processed when your computer is at rest, when you're shutting it down or first booting it up, your personal operating system changes, upgrades, work best when you're relaxed. So that's what we'll do right now. Find a place where you can relax. It can be in the chair, a recliner, or actually laying on the floor. Take off any glasses that you have. Loosen any tight clothing. And recall a favorite place that you really like, that you can imagine in your mind. And if you don't have such a place that maybe you just dream of going to one, then that will work just as well. I'm going to teach you a breathing pattern that we'll be using. I call it the 4 square method of breathing because there's 4 parts to the breath cycle and each part is equal in length. There is the inhale for a count of 3, a hold your breath for a count of 3, an exhale for a count of 3, and a rest between breaths for a count of 3. Let's do that together right now. Let's begin. Just gently close your eyes and think of your favorite place. Focus on that, and let's take a nice deep breath in. Hold it. Let it out. Rest. This time I'll count. In, 2, 3. Hold, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3. Rest, 2, 3. In, 2, 3. Hold, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3. In, just keep on breathing to that pattern, and I will tell you where to send the oxygen from each breath. That's good. Just keep breathing. Send this first bit of oxygen down to your feet and toes. And let your muscles there relax. That's good. Send your next breath of oxygen to your calves and thighs and let those muscles relax. Perfect. Send this next breath to your stomach and hips and let the muscles there relax and be so comfortable, loose, and relaxed. Perfect. Send this next breath to your fingers and hands, letting those muscles relax. Be so loose, limp, and relaxed. That's good. Send this next breath to your arms, upper arms, lower arms, letting every muscle, tendon, nerve, and cell relax. That's good. Just relax your eyes. Relax your whole body. Send this next breath to all the little muscles in your back. Let them all relax like they're getting a wonderful back massage. Send this next breath to your shoulders and neck. Imagine they're being massaged as well. So relaxed. This next breath is for your face. Your forehead muscle just smooths out. Your eyelids are so comfortably closed, they just don't feel like opening. It's almost as if your eyelashes are kissing your cheeks. Your cheeks relax. Your jaw, your chin relaxes. Your eyelids are so comfortably closed, they just don't feel like opening. If you were to try to open them, you'd find they just don't feel like opening. And the harder you try, the less they feel like opening. So you give up trying and go deep down to the depths of your being, the center of the wonderful person that you are. It's so relaxing here. Every breath you take sends you deeper into relaxation. Every beat of your heart sends you deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Every beat of the music and every word I speak relaxes you more and more, and you feel yourself going deeper and deeper. That's right. Just see yourself now at your favorite place, seeing the sights, smelling the aromas, tasting the air, feeling the temperature and the ground beneath your feet, hearing the sounds, experiencing the wonder and excitement beyond the senses of just being there. That's good. Just enjoy it, every moment of it. Perfect. As you look around, you notice there's a small building, maybe like a shed, that you hadn't noticed before. You're curious about it, so you go over to it and open the door. You see that it's an elevator car with the doors open inside this shed. That seems strange to you. So you step inside and take a look at the controls. And you find that this elevator is on the top 10th level, and that the button for level 1 has already been pressed. And you understand that you're about to take a trip down to your lowest level, deep inside your being. You're excited and expecting great results from exercising your power. So you push the button to close the doors, and the elevator begins to descend. Level 9, going down. Level 8, deeper and deeper. Level 7, more and more relaxed. Level 6, going down, deeper and deeper. Level 5, halfway there. Level 4, more relaxed. Level 3, you notice the car begin to slow. Level 2, almost there. Deeper and deeper, more relaxed. Level 1, the doors open, and you find yourself in a magnificent chamber. Someone greets you, someone who looks just like you, and says to you, "I am your inner being, your highest self, your all-knowing, all-loving connection to the divine. I know everything about you, everything you've ever thought or said or done. I even know your future. Together, we will achieve what you've come here to do today. I know your deepest desires." First, let's together go through your body and mind and remove every trace of fear. So your higher self says to you, command your cells to push through the cell walls, anything that doesn't belong there, any fear, any other limiting emotion, any proteins, bacteria, or virus that doesn't belong, any accumulated debris from the past, everything that isn't perfect for the perfect cell according to its blueprint for life and for you and for perfect functioning. Go through your body now, along with me, your higher self, and push out into your bloodstream through the cell wall anything that isn't perfect. And then command your blood to go gather up all of this debris and bring it to your lungs. And when you feel it begin to accumulate at your lungs, take nice, deep breaths, big breaths in, and on the exhale, blow out all of this junk, all of this accumulation from your cells and neurons, never more to return. Just continue that process until your higher self and you both know that you're complete. This may take a little while. I'll wait for you to complete the process. If you finish, just keep your eyes closed and enjoy the wonderful, blissful state of total renewal. Go ahead and do all of that now while I wait for you to finish. Very good. Well done. All right. Now that your whole body and mind are purified, your higher self takes your hand and leads you into your control center. An amazing, vast array of controls. As you walk past the section that's labeled skeletal, you see all the controls for the different bones in your body. And past the one for muscles, you see the controls for each of the muscles. And then past your digestive system, and you see the controls for each of your food preferences. Some are set much higher than others. Some foods you don't really like at all, and your preference for those is set very low, all the way off on some. And finally you get to the group for emotions, and you pass by some of the emotion controls, and you stop in front of the emotion for courage, confidence, and joy. Your higher self explains that you can turn up your courage, confidence, and joy by changing your set point. And so you reach in and grab the set point adjustment knob below the dial and slowly turn it clockwise. And as you do, you see the needle on the dial move up and to the right, higher, as your courage, confidence, and joy set point moves up. You can stop when you get to the point that's just right for you. Your higher self reminds you that you can always return another day and make a further adjustment. Your higher self asks your permission to put a lock nut on the control so that it can't move from this new set point position. And you accept. And so your higher self does so. Your higher self then instructs you to repeat these phrases 3 times. I am courageous, enabling my abundance in new ways. I am courageous, enabling my abundance in new ways. I am courageous, enabling my abundance in new ways. I am courageous, enabling my abundance in new ways. And your higher self says, and then this one, I am confident that all is well in my world. I am confident that all is well in my world. I am confident that all is well in my world. I am confident that all is well in my world. Your higher self says, and then this one, I enjoy my life as it gets better and better each day. I enjoy my life as it gets better and better each day. I enjoy my life as it gets better and better each day. I enjoy my life as it gets better and better each day. Your higher self says to you, very well done. Every one of these words, actions, images, has sunk deep, deep into your consciousness, like rain soaks into the earth, to affect you in the hours, days, weeks, months, and years to come. They have made an indelible mark on your being. They have caused a permanent upgrade to your operating system. In a few moments, you'll be coming back to awareness of your surroundings. And when you do, you will remember this experience. And you will repeat the 3 phrases that I gave you 3 times as you fall asleep each night, and 3 times upon first awakening. Every day for the next 2 months, at least. You will monitor your thoughts and notice if you're feeling good or not feeling good. And if your thoughts are causing you not to feel good, you will change them, replace them with the memory of something that really made you feel good. You'll avoid things which cause you to have thoughts that don't feel good, like maybe watching the news. You will remember the law of attraction and how it works, that every thought you hold creates a feeling and creates energy attracting more thoughts and feelings of a similar kind, and that all of your thoughts are sending out energy that attracts things and people and circumstances into your reality, so that by your thoughts you are indeed creating your reality. And it's particularly important now to create the reality that you want, that you desire. That's right. That's good. You understand everything your higher self has told you. Your higher self leads you back to the elevator door, which is still open, and tells you, I am with you always. You are not alone. I am your connection to the divine deep within your being, and I will continue to inspire you with thoughts of how to feel good and what to do. Each day, repeat those affirmations and listen for my words of inspiration. Your higher self steps into the elevator with you and pushes the elevator button for level 10. Shakes your hand goodbye and steps out as the doors close. And the car begins to rise. You feel yourself coming back as the elevator ascends each level. Level 2, going up. Level 3, coming on back. Level 4, coming on back, feeling great. Level 5, halfway there. Level 6, becoming more aware. Level 7. Level 8, feeling great. Level 9, opening my eyes. Level 10, eyes wide open. Stretch, saying yes. I'm all the way back. Good job. You did it excellent. Well done. Here are your affirmations. I am courageous, enabling my abundance in new ways. If you have a pen handy, go ahead and write them down now. But if you don't, I'll tell you how you can get them later. I am confident that all is well in my world. I enjoy my life as it gets better and better each day. I'll say them again as you write them down. I am courageous, enabling my abundance in new ways. I am confident that all is well in my world. I enjoy my life as it gets better and better each day. I also have a free download of this page for you to download to your phone or computer or print so that you have it handy to say the affirmations. It's at store.duncantooley.com. That's store.duncantooley.com. as well as lots of other free downloads that help you combat all of the emotions associated with the coronavirus. Go help yourself.